This is an open letter to MAGA, ex-friends and family members. You say that you can't understand why we won't talk to you anymore. You claim that you truly want to understand why we don't respond to your calls and texts anymore. You don't seem to understand or even care that you inflicted pain on the parts of society that aren't exactly like you.
Hi beautiful people, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Trust y'all are doing good. So in today's video,
Most of us begged you not to go down that path, but you chose to do it anyway. But now you don't understand. Now you feel like that you're being victimized in some way. It's not that we hate you. We just now understand that we are grossly incompatible. We don't want to be around people who vote for cruelty or delight in the pain and suffering of others. We know that you saw him mock the disabled, mock rape victims, and you didn't care. You watched him demean women over and over again, and you didn't care. You listened to him lie over and over again about other cultures in the LGBT community, and you did not care. You may try to put it out of your head, but you know that he raped somebody. You know that he committed multiple felonies, yet you still don't care. You know he's trying to divide rather than to unite the country. He never tried to reach across the aisle. He demonized us, called us the enemy within, and your side just openly cheered for that. Anyone who supports him is either incredibly cruel or tragically stupid, or a combination of the two. We just don't want to have anything to do with anybody who is a member of any of those categories. For me personally, I don't know how many more years I have left on this planet, but I don't plan on wasting any of that time with people who place value on cruelty above all else.
Fascist countries ban apps. Fascist countries ban websites. Fascist countries ban apps and websites under the guise of threats to national security, when every other country knows it's about suppressing the free speech of its citizens. If the government believes that a single app could, quote from the hearing on the 10th, skew the perspective of American citizens to be anti-American, maybe the real problem is that American citizens are already in such a state of political unrest and unhappiness that our government is scared a single foreign influence could tip the scale and have it all be over. Don't you think that by taking away the, and I quote, key communications channel of Americans, it's gonna make those 170 million Americans a little more anti-American? Maybe Congress knows and understands that. Maybe the government knows that the backlash it will receive from banning TikTok does not outweigh the threats that come with its existence. Not in a matter of national security, but in a matter of being the most popular news and media outlet that the government cannot control, like American-owned broadcasting networks and publications. Maybe if this was actually a national security concern, the government would be banning all Chinese-developed apps, like Shein and Temu, that collect the exact same amount of data as TikTok. Because maybe it knows TikTok is something special. You can't politically organize on Temu. If TikTok goes dark, the government deliberately and knowingly took away your free speech. Do not accept national security for an answer, ever.
Right now, we have Oklahomans that are pissed off and confused about the news this morning. So in November, our Governor Stitt, this dumbass, comes up with a plan for deportation. It's called Operation Guardian, and I can't roll my eyes any harder. We're 49th in education and the bottom of the barrel in just about everything. Oklahoma is a completely red state. MAGA wanted every illegal gone. That's literally what they voted for. This is from a local news source. A Republican governor, Kevin Stitt, announced Operation Guardian last month in a bid to deport incarcerated immigrants illegally in the U.S. back to their country of origin. And only those incarcerated immigrants. And we are bursting at the seams here in Oklahoma with illegals in jail. All 526 of them. This is his statement. I'm still committed to finding ways to pursue state-based workforce visas for those who want to pursue the American dream, but we will not tolerate criminal activity in our state Now all of a sudden these illegals that are paying taxes and have been paying taxes this entire time, they're not illegals anymore. Now they're called migrants. So you have Oklahomans screaming about the fact that they're just targeting the criminals. And then you got other Oklahomans that are like, who's going to pay for this deportation? And then other ones that are like, oh, at least they're paying taxes. Like, what happened to deport them all? This is probably one of the most audacious parts of this, considering we just put Bibles in schools. Trump Bible, and our state superintendent of public education forced students to pray with him for Trump. Ground zero white nationalism. The new Oklahoma Commissioner of Public Safety who's going to help with this, his name is Tim Tipton. This is the cherry on top. I'm thankful for Commissioner Tipton and his willingness to develop a plan for Oklahoma which can also serve as a model for other states. Not one damn state should be modeled off Oklahoma. Operation Guardian.
Do you know why Trump is changing the name of the Gulf of Mexico to the Gulf of America? It's not to just troll you liberals. It's actually have more to do with the fact that the coasts that Biden banned oil drilling on, the Gulf of Mexico is one of them. So if you change the name from Gulf of Mexico to Gulf of America, that ban doesn't apply anymore to that area, which oil drilling will bring prices down. You see logic here? I know it's crazy, but reading more into it than just assuming, oh, he's racist, he has something against Mexicans. No. This is his way of helping bring prices down. Let's do a little bit of critical thinking and do a little bit of research before you just live.
Can we officially classify MAGA thought as an infectious disease? Somebody's got to know somebody at the CDC. I cannot believe that these people are able to feed themselves. I can't, I literally left the country so that my child wouldn't have to share oxygen with these people. This is serious. Don't laugh about this. This is fucking serious illness.
So this thing about changing, the name of the Gulf that CP said from the Gulf of Mexico to the Gulf of America. I don't know how some MAGA see it, but how does this affect the price of eggs? How exactly does this affect the price of gas? Or do you think you're going to stop paying tax because the name is changed? As in, how does it come? How is it related? Because some people are actually arguing that, oh yeah, when it changes the name, it's gonna do this, it's going to do that, some things are going to be cut. And I'm like wondering, how is there a relationship between the two? But like they said, it's the finding out season, right? I mean, all those promises during the campaign, I actually think a name change is what is going to bring manifestation of those promises. Oh, then you have to think twice. Because I don't know why people sit down, put the camera in their face, and just spill out whatever it is they want to spill out. And that's why most of their family members are saying, oh yeah, I don't want to have anything to do with you now. I don't want to speak to you right now, because you are actually not corresponding with what you are saying. It's not making sense to you yourself, how much more people that you are speaking to. So that's why your family members are like, yeah, I don't want to have anything to do with you. Whatever it is you're dealing with, just go deal with it yourself. And I mean, all the promises that y'all got, it doesn't look as if it's manifesting anytime soon. So maybe that's why people just think they can just spill trash out of their mouth. But anyways, like I always say, it is what it is. When you're finding out season, right, it's soon about to dawn on us. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section. What do you think? I'm sure you must have seen a lot of videos. Let me know what you think in the comment section. I can't wait to hear from you. I can't wait to hear your thoughts. Please like, share, subscribe, and don't forget to turn on the notifications so that you can know when I post a new video. Don't forget to stay safe. Ciao.